This was supposed to be recorded around January. How the fuck am I late to my own gosh dang thing? Why? I just realized the last time I fucking recorded this part, it was way too fucking long. I'm gonna try to keep this brief. So hi, hello, this is ChibiGC of YouTube. And I'm going to be brief with my project updates. Firstly, Fluffs, the remake. Initially, I thought about it for a weekly challenge, but then I got stressed. Movement's just solitary save the day. And when I extend to 15 episodes instead of 10, I fucking stress myself out, so I went back to 10. Ironically, after I went back to 10, I was able to completely finish the script for episode 8, so I'm 2 episodes left, actually. Though, with the exception of Makoko, Hertamio, and Sopekia, I am thinking of just getting, new VAs for the original characters that are from the original series, because, truth be told, I kind of want to stray away from using some of my pocket VAs I use for my usual projects for my main projects. Side projects won't have as strict of a guideline. However, I will be picky on who voices in who. Side note, I am only talking about some of my project V8s, but not all of them. The rest are just fine. Basically, I kind of just want to make sure that there are no awkwardness in some of my main projects anymore, and we'll get to that when I talk about 7 guidances. Speaking of 7 guidances! So, if you might have saw from my art Twitter, you'll see that I've recently did a bit of a fun thing of redesigning the characters. And there is a bit of an underlying thing behind that tweet. It's a bit of a what if I just reimagine 7 guidances. And the more I thought about it, the more I decided to be like, yo, I kind of fucking love this idea. Now, I had other ideas, I've been flip-flopping alongside with this idea. There's making another 7 guidances, but starting a completely that cast of characters. That kind of didn't work out. And also, making 3 other audio versions of the original series. That would be convoluted as fuck, truth be told. So that's why I am settling on making my own reimagining. I even made some plans for it, and also design some enemies. The reason for this reimagining is a little bit more of a sad reason, though. It's more or less to the fact that due to some things that I am not going to get into for respect of those that were involved in said thing, the original series is kind of a little bit awkward for me to look back on nowadays. But with that said, despite the awkwardness and despite the fact that I am wanting to reimagine 7 Guidances, I still like the original 2019 series. It's actually one of my best Fanime Weekly series that I've made, out of anything, really. But I know that I could do better for myself and for the story. I mean, after all, I did have some criticisms about the fact that, everything was going a bit too fucking fast. And I'm also debating whether or not I want this reimagining to be a fanime, excuse me, or a different medium in general, because on one hand, it would be nice for the reimagining to be a fanime for those that could sit down and watch, but on the other hand, I know that's gonna take forever as a one-person fucko like myself. And plus, voice acting. That is something that I probably need to decide on, because that is something that's a bit of a can of worms for me. But if I pick another medium, like either an RPG or a web novel, I don't have to worry about voice acting, really. But that is something for me to decide, and like I said, despite my awkwardness, the original series will stay up. And besides, while my own reimagining is basically off limits because it is a little bit more personal to me, I am, however, gonna let people make sequels and own reimaginings of the original series, so at least there's freedom in that department. Anyways, that's all for the project updates. I know that this video is a little bit longer than intended, but At least it's a little bit shorter than 12 minutes. And with that, that is that. This is Chippy of YouTube signing out. Goodbye! I promise we'll do the Q&A, but goodbye!